Okay, we are back now, guys. We're getting ready to take on the 9th and final dungeon. This dungeon has two treasures. The red ring, which we can't get since this is a 3-heart, no rings, no magical shield run. And silver arrows, which we have to have in order to beat the game, so we're headed to get the silver arrows right now. I'm not worried about being hit by bubbles, because bubbles can't do any damage to you. Use the magic wand to kill off those centipede-like things from a distance, or whatever the heck they are. Pretty much you just tear their bodies apart, then once it's down to just their heads, you just finish off the head. Simple. As you just seen. Grab that money. Go through here right quick, and then we'll be in a room filled with like-likes. Which the like-likes aren't hard to get around. And we have no magical shield for them to take, so I'm not too terribly worried, but we'll still lose health from it. Trying not to get hit throughout all this, trying to save our potion the best we can. We are forced to fight two groups of Wizrobes. We're not forced to fight this pantry coming up. We can just go through the locked door, but I'm not going to do that because you can get around it really easy. Just walk towards it, then walk away. Walk towards it, walk away. Just do that 3 times and try to keep it from getting too close to you. Then move in close and just nail away at it with the wand to get rid of the little things, and then kill him. Don't stand where I was standing a second ago because bombs appear there, which is another reason why I went ahead and killed off that Pantra. In the next room here, we're forced to fight one group of Wizrobes, and what you gotta do is blow open the hole in the wall right here, then try to kill off at least one of the orange Wizrobes, which we did, and now head back over to the room that had the Pantra in it. Go to the next room. No, I don't wanna. Okay, anyway. Go back in here, get the bombs that he dropped. There we go. Or not dropped, but you know, the bombs that appeared after we killed him. Try to stick to using bombs in the next room on the Wizrobes. Once you get down to one Wizrobe, just try to play it safe with your sword if you still have full health. Otherwise, I don't know, just try to be really, really careful with the sword, or try to use a couple of bombs. Try to get more than one Wizrobe with each bomb. Otherwise you'll end up using a lot more than you should, like I have. Okay, now from here I'm going to try to kill off that one blue one that's left with the sword. Pretty much just don't get on a line with him. Don't get in line with him, otherwise he'll unload his spell into you. So try to stay like between tiles and whatnot and hit away at them while you keep on moving. Okay, time to go through this staircase here, then we'll be in a room filled with Zols. We'll just kill them off with a magic wand and get whatever they drop. And dead. We got 6 rubies. Go left here. Kill off the keys in this room if you want 5 extra bucks, which I'm going to go ahead and do. May as well. And yeah, kill off that last one. There we go. Another Pantra is in this next room, but it's different than the one that we fought earlier because instead of the little things circling outward from it, they just like circle in like a weird zigzaggy pattern of sorts, if you know what I mean. They just kind of rotate around him, so he's a little easier to fight. And dead. There we go. And yeah, attack the Pantra with the wand as a blunt instrument. If he hides inside the box like he did just a second ago, use the sword to kill him off if you got full health, and you can shoot the beam. Otherwise, just wait for him to come out and stick to the wand. Okay, well, pay attention to the Wizrobes in this room, but don't stay around and fight them just yet. Go into this room. If orange Wizrobes appear along that bottom row that you first enter on, go back down and then come back in. So long as orange Wizrobes are appearing along that row, do not try to move anywhere in there because you will get hit. So you have to wait until they get into a good position for you to move on, which they haven't for me so far. So let's just keep waiting. Okay, there we go. If anything, I can tell you to purposely take hits from the bubbles. That way you have invincibility frames. If a bubble's near you, keep running into it so that you have invincibility frames to get around the blue Wizrobes, and at the same time obviously try to bomb the Wizrobes once you get down to 1. If you still have full health for any reason, try to stick to your sword to save bombs, because you're going to be forced to fight the Wizrobes in the room that you just came from as you head back. So yeah. As soon as we finish off this blue whiz robe, we'll be able to get the silver arrows, which are required to kill Ganon. And almost dead. Hopefully. Shouldn't be but a few more hits. There we go. Push this block and the silver arrows are down that staircase. I'm not worried about taking hits from bubbles because you don't take damage. They take away your sword, but we mostly use the wand anyway. Or in this case the boomerang to kill off the keys, obviously. Get the silver arrows, and well, that is it for part 17.